Hello everyone. Welcome back to it. Binge watch gaming, and welcome back to Midnight Evil. We're gonna try to knock it out this gameplay. I think I got what I wanted to work though, to add a little difficulty to it. Let's see. And we're back after our technical difficulty. I thought I got the work, but never mind.
Colin wanted to tell his friends about the Earthlings, but I begged him to keep it a secret.
Now, I think
If anyone knew that my grandmother had passed down her druidic teachings, it would only take one person to scream, "Witch," and
True.
I would be as good as dead.
My God, why? You were a lot
He
quieter than I
agreed
thought.
and kept my secret. I mixed a potion that would catch fire when touched by the tiniest flame. Surely this would send it screaming to the underworld.
Oh. Oh. Joke's on you, I didn't even scream. So they're a lot quieter now.
Colin wanted to tell his friends about the Earthlings, but I begged him to keep it a secret.
Okay, that was the sound.
If anyone knew that my grandmother had passed down her druidic teachings, it would only take one person to scream, "Witch," and I would be as good as dead.
I still don't understand why it does that.
He agreed and kept my secret.
Am I getting whiplash or something? I
He
don't.
agreed and kept my secret. I mixed a potion that would catch fire when touched by the tiniest flame. Surely this would... Surely
Okay,
this
you're
would
being a
send it
lot
screaming to the
nicer.
underworld.
You know, I did say you were being nice. My
He
apologies.
sat quietly in his bed and waited, knowing he mustn't look them in the eye. He must let it attack, for this would be the only way to get close to it.
What is that? Wait, what is that? What? Okay, I got something.
Just after the stroke of midnight, he began to hear them chuckling and shuffling around in the dark.
Like right now. Like me.
Clutching the potion bottle, hands trembling, he lowered his gaze and braced himself.
It seems kinda easy
Sure
for
enough,
tonight, even though I
one of
just
them
died,
leapt
so we're
from
not
his
gonna talk about
bookshelf and
that.
sank its teeth into the flesh of his arm.
Okay, that kinda made me jump, not gonna lie.
He screamed and unstopped the bottle, emptying the contents over the green Earthling. It tore
Keep
a
your
tiny
reading,
round
Slee man.
chunk from his arm and gulped it down just as Colin shoved a candle right into its face.
They attacked me once and now they're gone. I'm not liking this. Also, I like saws.
It lit up like a torch and made a horrific, high-pitched scream as it ran around the room trying to put itself out.
Okay, I thought I'd do you more than once, but
Curtains
okay.
caught fire as 4 more Earthlings sprung out from their hiding places. Colin ran outside, screaming and cradling his blood-soaked arm.
Better hurt than dead.
His parents soon joined him outside in a panic, trying to figure out what had happened.
What was that? Wait, what was that? No. I heard you.
Just then, a tiny fireball came racing through the doorway and zigzagged towards the woods.
Okay, so it's you. I don't know. What was there was a sound.
I grabbed an empty glass jar from my cupboard and ran after it.
You're being a lot more aggressive.
The jar made a thunk sound as it landed over the flaming Earthling, and the fire quickly went out.
No one would jump? No one want to say nothing? Okay.
To my horror, this thing wasn't dead. It
Okay, good.
didn't even look like it was dying.
Okay, give me short sentences. I like that. I like that.
Though blackened from the being set ablaze, it was just as spunky as ever.
The music's getting a lot more ominous.
I quickly scooped up the jar and screwed the lid on.
Yeah, usually 3 times. I saw that one. Okay.
As I made my way back, some of the villagers were trying to put out the fire inside at the house, and others were tending to Colin's arm, telling him that it must have been a rat.
I don't think that worked. These guys have big teeth. You got a rat bite.
I've never seen a rat quite like this,
Yeah.
I shouted, and held the jar up high so everyone could see.
Hi. When troll dolls go bad.
The instant they all looked in my direction, their jaws dropped open, and Colin's face lit up for the first time since he'd lost his sister.
Good for him, I guess.
He knew everyone finally saw that he had been telling the truth all along, and they all felt terribly ashamed for not believing him in the first place.
I'm not liking the sounds you've been making.
Unfortunately, the joy of this small victory was short-lived.
Okay. Never mind. I am kind of glad you're making
Over
noises.
the next 3 days, we tried every method we could think of to kill the little wretch, but no matter what horrific thing we did, it wouldn't die.
Go away, go away. Oh, the book. Okay.
W-I-G-S.
Let's lie down. Sorry about being quiet.
Game talk.
Little blow. Still tired.
Hello, darkness.
Hello.
I'm your host, Nick Gloom.
And I'm your best
in
friend.
for Nate tonight, as we dive deep into game talk. Sorry about those technical issues we experienced last hour. I think Janet might have fallen asleep.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that missed it,
I did.
we were having an interesting discussion about game difficulty and learning curves.
Mmm.
You know, Nate likes Dragons and Dungeons, but apparently I'm dumb for thinking it's too difficult. Apparently, kids can play it. So what do I know?
Well, you still gotta learn.
Kind of like my work in progress, Evil Midnight,
Oh, you're still
which,
working
as I
on it.
mentioned earlier, if you weren't around, is going to be more of a horror game.
That's right, you did say that.
I'm not really sure, but I would imagine in a game like that,
Mhm.
confusing the player could be an evil tactic.
It is annoying.
Something like grooming them up to expect one thing and then yank the rug out, so to speak.
What you mean by that?
Anyway, I'm rambling.
No, don't ramble.
Hello,
Keep talking.
caller,
What are you
you're
talking
on Game
about?
Talk.
What you mean by that?
Must have lost him.
Oh.
Hello, caller, you're on Game Talk.
Uh-oh.
Very funny, guys.
Hilarious. You might
Caller,
be dead.
you're on Game Talk.
Okay, last one, I think.
First, we tried drowning it.
Okay.
We even had the priest bring us holy water when water from the well didn't work.
I don't like that.
We cut off its head, but as soon as we snipped its neck, the head grew a new body, and the body
Oh.
grew a new head.
Okay. Try to double whammy me
Then we
there,
had
but
two
okay.
angry Earthlings in jars.
Okay.
It was immune to every kind of poison that we knew of. It
You guys are really aggressive right now.
could heal quickly from any cuts it sustained. We even
Just trying to make sure. I can't
we
read.
even tried
Oh, that's what
squashing
that
it
does.
flat, but it would just puff back up in a matter of a few minutes.
Okay. Oh. So don't whiplash too much. Don't Five Nights
By
at Freddy's
this
it.
point, the Earthlings had infested every corner of the village. Parents had to stand guard over their sleeping children. Between the stroke of midnight and the first light of dawn, they became absolutely ravenous.
That's not good. Come on.
It appeared that there was nothing else we could do. As much as I hated the thought of disturbing my grandmother, I knew that she was the only one that might be able to give me any insight as to how I could get rid of them.
Hello there. Go away. Thank you.
I asked Colin to meet me in secret at her grave.
I know your
I
noises
brought
are trying to
grandmother's
throw me
old
off, but the
spirit
guy
board,
really
which
kind of
had
irked
every
me when
letter
he
of the
said that.
alphabet on it.
What do you mean?
Col-
Yank the rug out from under me.
Colin and I placed a small glass cup upside down in the center of the board and waited. The idea was that her spirit would guide the cup to the letters, and in doing so, spell out a message to me.
I'm on to you. I'm the Germinator.
Grandmother? I spoke aloud. I really need your help. Speak to us.
You're making a lot of banging and I need you to stop that. I'm trying
Your
to read.
magic is the only thing that can save these children.
I just told you I'm trying to read. I'm a reading boy. Also, who's sending a picture over there? Looking snazzy.
We waited, but we were met with only silence.
What was that? Don't just make random sounds and then expect me to be like, oh yeah, it's normal.
Please, grandmother, I pleaded.
Blue boy. He ain't got no eyes. I knew they would have came. Is that all they do? Are they like the green ones?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. I'm kind of panicking.
I would do anything to save these children. Anything.
Oh, you're quiet. Oh, no. Okay.
First, we tried drowning it.
So we do know the Urglings are
We even had to
quiet. The
freeze
blue
spray
ones
holy
are.
water when
They're
water
really
from the well didn't
shushy.
work.
Sorry.
We cut off its head, but as soon as we snipped its neck, the head grew a new body, and the body grew a new head. Then
Okay. So now we got the blue boy.
we had 2 angry Urklings in jars.
Now we got a blue boy. I don't like that.
It was immune to every kind of poison that we knew of.
Oh, wait.
It could heal quickly from any cuts it sustained. We even tried squashing it flat, but it would just puff back up in a matter of a few minutes.
Okay. Got that paragraph done.
By this point, the Urklings had infested every corner of the village.
Okay.
Parents had to stand guard over their sleeping children.
My god. They gave me a heart attack, actually.
Between the stroke of midnight and the first light of dawn, they became absolutely ravenous.
Mm-hmm.
It appeared that there was nothing else we could do. As much
Okay. Good.
as I hated the thought of disturbing my grandmother, I knew that she was the only one that might be able to give me any insight as to how I could get rid of them.
Okay.
I asked Colin to meet me in secret at her grave.
Okay, good.
I brought
These are my
grandmother's old
eyes.
spirit board with me, which had every letter of the alphabet on it.
Okay.
Colin and I placed a small glass cup upside down in the center of the board and waited.
That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for you to read.
The idea was that her spirit would guide the cup to the letters, and in doing so, spell out a message to me.
Why you? Why you special?
Grandmother? I spoke aloud.
Okay, the blue Earthlings aren't as special. I thought they were quiet or something. No, they're kind
I
of
really
visible.
need your help.
They're pretty easy to
Speak to
spot.
us. Your, ma-
So far, the red ones are only giving me
your
trouble.
magic is the only thing that can save these children. We waited, but we were met with only silence. Please, grandmother, I pleaded.
Go away, thank you.
I don't know what to do. I would do anything to save these children. Anything.
Also, sorry I'm being quiet. I mean, I'm trying to bounce between.
Just tell me what to do.
I'm gonna hear
please.
that, and you know.
I begged her to answer me.
I heard a second one. Okay, we're good.
But the glass didn't move, and no answer would come from the spirit board that night. As we snuck back to the village, we were greeted with the news of 3 more deaths.
Things are really messing y'all up.
The widow Adams had fallen asleep guarding her 3 little ones. She always worked so hard, toiling in the fields from dawn until dusk to make sure her family was fed.
Well, I don't have any joke for that. That was horrible.
After she lost her husband to sickness, she was the only caretaker for her children.
Okay. You tried to trick me with the 4th one. Okay, yeah, the red ones are really the problem. The blue ones aren't even that bad.
Now they were gone too, and she was truly alone.
So I say.
As I lay in my bed crying, I felt responsible for what was happening.
Yeah? Well, I don't see why.
I hadn't paid much attention as a child when my grandmother tried to teach me the old
Oh.
ways.
That makes sense, I guess.
If I had been a better student, I could have spared my people so much misery and death.
Yeah, true.
Eventually, I drifted off to sleep.
Okay. I think we're almost done.
It was only then that my grandmother finally came to me in a dream and told me what I must do if I wanted to rid the village of the Earthlings once and for all.
Okay, and that is?
But their imprisonment would come at a terrible price.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Easy peasy. Oh, there goes my candle. That's not good. Wait. Okay. We're on page 39 and 40. Okay. Whew, okay. We're doing good.
I found myself walking through the dark forest.
Okay.
The damp earth under my bare feet felt cool and mossy. In the distance, I could hear drums.
The guys are being
A
pretty
bright
chill.
light was shining through the trees.
Why y'all being chill? Also, why'd my light go out?
I continued cautiously, unsure of what to expect when I entered the clearing.
Yeah, okay. I know y'all still messing with me. There's no way it was gonna be that easy.
As I came closer, I could see people dancing around the fire.
Okay.
A beautiful woman stood with her hands outstretched towards the sky.
Mm-hmm.
It took a moment before I recognized her.
Okay, the green ones only. Okay, that's alright.
Grandmother? Is that you?
Hello, dear.
Hi.
I heard your call,
Grandma.
but I could not come to you.
I'm blind.
I had to wait until you fell asleep to bring you here.
Oh.
What is this place? I asked, looking around.
Can you stop doing that? It's rude. Get a job.
This is where all of our people go when their time on Earth ends.
Ooh, they do look intimidating to say the least, the blue ones. But they taste like raspberry.
Can I stay here with you?
No, my darling. I'm afraid you can't.
Well, that sucks. Oh.
I could see the sorrow in her eyes as she put a sympathetic hand on my cheek.
What's that? Closet, maybe?
In fact, If you really mean to imprison all the Earthlings, you will never be allowed to take your place here.
Okay, I knew it. So maybe that's indicating that where they're coming from.
My heart sank like a stone. What do you mean?
If you wish to trap them, your immortal soul will be lost forever.
Oh, that sucks.
Do you understand?
So you
I
okay?
bit my lip as I thought of Maggie, Jacob, and the 3 Adams children. I couldn't even imagine the horror they must have felt during their final moments.
Okay, you can't stop
Then
me
I
from
pictured
eating.
Colin and the other children of the village. I simply couldn't bear to
You're
let
being
the
pretty
Earthlings pick them
soft
off
on me.
one by one. Soon we would have no children left. I
And
couldn't
yet,
let that
okay.
happen, no matter the cost.
Oh, there you are.
Tell me what I must do. My grandmother's expression grew dark as she described the ingredients to 2 potions.
Mm-hmm.
Then she explained the details of the spell I would have to perform to trap them within a cursed home forever.
Oh, this one. Yeah, you're just, I don't understand the blue
As
ones.
she spoke, I could feel my blood run cold, and a horrible chill spread through my entire body.
My God. Oh. You try to hit me with a triple threat. Okay. I almost choked on my saliva.
throat became so dry that I could hardly speak.
I just told you don't do that.
I can't, I managed to say. No, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you kind of have to. It's a problem.
I stumbled backwards, feeling sick to my stomach.
You must. If you don't finish every step exactly as I say, the Earthlings will never stop.
You got a point. Grandmama's usually
I
right.
fell to my knees and put my hands over my face. Please, there must be another way.
Oh. Okay. You wire brush looking hammer now.
I don't make the rules, my dear. I can only tell you the way things are.
I sobbed pitifully, and my grandmother knelt down, putting her arms around me and holding me close.
Okay, the blue ones are
The
easy.
right thing to do is rarely the easiest. Be strong.
She whispered as I woke.
Be strong.
Ah. Can't spook me, not gonna
As
lie.
soon as I opened my eyes, I began to question the dream.
Just 2? Okay.
Did my grandmother's spirit really visit me, or was it just my anxious mind playing tricks on me?
I don't know.
In
Crow.
my heart, I knew. I had to cast this spell. I had to save them.
Tori. Ah, a thunderstorm. Should we continue this here? Yeah. We can probably knock it out this episode, actually. And I think we are.
I searched Hogan's forest for the various herbs I would need to brew 2 potions.
Okay, progressive. Stop that.
I smelled the sweet perfume of the forest air and listened to the songs of the birds and insects of the woods, knowing that it would be the last time I would ever get to enjoy them.
True.
Once I gathered all my ingredients, I found Colin and told him that I knew how to end the Earthling's reign of darkness, but that I would need his help.
It's a lot longer. Okay.
I didn't tell him what was about to happen.
Okay, blue boy, stop that. Oh, what is that? Jim.
I couldn't find the courage.
I'm dead. My brain shut down so fast I could not even think what I was doing.
I searched Hogan's forest for the various herbs I would need to brew 2 potions. I smelled the sweet perfume of the forest air and listened to the songs of the birds and insects of the woods, knowing that it would be the last time I would ever get to enjoy them.
Okay, stop that.
Once I gathered all my ingredients, I found Colin. And
My
told him
brain
that I
just
knew how
shut
to
down
handle
real
the
quick.
Earthling's reign of darkness, but that I would need his help.
Okay, that was less suckage this time.
I didn't tell him what was about to happen. I couldn't find the courage. Not to mention, if he knew what I was about to do, he would do everything in his power to stop me.
Well, yeah.
He was a good boy.
Don't say it like that, please. He was a good boy.
I never had the privilege of having children of my own, but if I had, I would have wanted them to be just like Colin O'Brien. Brave, honest, and kind.
That's nice.
Together, we walked into the deepest part of Hogan's Forest.
What's that? Closet, probably.
The old stone ruins marked a sacred place where our ancestors used to honor the ancient woodland spirits.
Yeah. I saw you. I was watching that door.
12 large rectangular stones stood in a massive circle. I sat my pack down and opened it up. Taking out this very book, I opened it to the first page and laid it in the center of the circle.
Okay.
Next, I took out the 2 potions, one black and one white.
What's that?
I gave Colin the small bottle that held the black liquid. You will need to drink this. It will protect you.
Mm-hmm.
He frowned for a moment as he inspected the murky potion, but obediently pulled the stopper out of the bottle and drank it down.
Ho.
Ugh, that was awful.
I almost messed up again. My brain just does not want to work. I'm full on din because New Year's dinner.
I smiled. Well, I don't plan on making you drink it again.
Okay.
I took the white potion and drank it, trying not to think about the fact that it was sealing my fate.
Yeah. What about Colin? Why did he have to drink one?
Feel right.
Colin started wobbling.
Wait.
I'm sorry, my boy, I said sincerely. Truly I am.
Did you just kill Colin?
His eyes rolled back, and he fell into a deep, dreamless sleep. When he woke, he found himself bound with rope and blindfolded.
That's not good.
The black potion, you see, had 3 functions.
Okay.
It was infused with herbs that would make him first and foremost irresistible to every Earthling within 100 miles.
Oh, that's not good for Colin.
Secondly, it contained the binding agent that would ensnare the creatures and keep them forever trapped in a pocket dimension that could only be opened using this cursed book.
Okay. Okay.
Thirdly, it incapacitated him long enough for me to finish the remaining steps of the spell.
Oh.
You see, while he was unconscious, I was writing this book.
Mm-hmm.
As I pen these final words, I can already see my skin turning white. My hair has mostly fallen out, and long blue hair is growing in.
Oh. So you're the blue Arcling, or is there multiple blue Arclings?
At first I thought Colin was getting bigger, but I see now that I'm slowly shrinking. My vision is fading.
Okay, good.
I can hear the others coming.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling Colin not to be afraid, that it will all be over soon.
Yeah?
After we eat him, we will all be trapped in the book.
Ah, that sucks. That's what you get for being his friend, I guess. You get eaten.
His screams will be the last thing I hear. Please forgive me, for I can never forgive myself.
I can see why. That's done? I think we did it. That's nice grass. Can't move. Oh, okay. The sun rose and William Crinkle was safe. Oh, nice. Back to this art style. He ran to the attic to lock the book up for good. So, are we related to him or something? Or we just found this book randomly? I think the book appeared randomly, if I'm right. The chest was gone. Ah. So he ran to the yard and buried it. Ah. I don't think that's gonna help. Once done, he turned and saw a page on the ground. Okay. He cautiously approached it. The page was empty. Okay. What was that implying? I don't know. That's something y'all have to imply there, because I'm not sure what that means. And again, sorry for being very quiet this episode. Trying to bounce between letting y'all hear what the guy is saying. Oh, and it looks like we'll be okay. Hello, William. You are just getting started. Colin. Are you? Oh, we might get a second one. Nice. We might get a second game, which this game was made 2019, so it might be a long while till we actually get it. But that was Midnight Evil, and I'm hoping you all enjoyed today's episode. Pretty fun, pretty interesting. The devs was totally on my part there. There was nothing wrong. The game's pretty easy. Like I said, my brain just, I'm good din, so my brain is just, oh. But yeah, I would say give the game a try for yourself. Really fun. I enjoyed every minute of it, honestly. Like I said, I wish I found out I can't use the mic while I'm using OBS, because on OBS it's using my mic. But yeah, definitely try it out. Try to beat the game yourselves. This has been Binge with Binge Watch Gaming. Y'all take it easy.